Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be making a dress out of wrapping paper that I have, like this really insanely shiny wrapping paper that I need to get rid of because it smells disgusting, so I wanted to use it for one thing and then chuck it. So anyway, let's make a dress out of it. Let's go. Alright, so really all I did here was glue like I think 4 pieces together. I just put a little glue along the seams and just placed them together. So I did this with 4 pieces and that was long enough for me, so just however many you think you need. But yeah, I just kept gluing these all together, which is pretty easy. I tried to do it a different way at first, but it did not work. So this is what we went with. Right, and once you have it as like a cape, basically, you just take it and you wrap it around and tie it into a nice little bow, kind of like a little beach sarong. And then you have your skirt. It's pretty simple. It's just like a long tarp that you kind of tie into a skirt. And you can kind of tie it whichever way you like, but I kind of made it into a bit of a bow, and that's what I like the best. Okay, for the top I just took cardboard. I'm just kind of bending it to the shape of like my chest kind of thing, nothing too crazy. So I'm just bending it a little bit, and then I'm just going to cut it to shape. So I'm just cutting it into like a more bustier type shape. Once we have a shape that we like, we're just going to take another piece of our wrapping paper and we're just going to put some glue down on the front to glue it down. So I just put a little along the top, and we're going to leave a lot hanging over because we're going to do the rest on the back. So then you just flip it over and then you glue it down to the back. So yeah, you just start gluing the pieces down to the back, and there's obviously a lot of extra. It doesn't really matter. You can cut it off or you can just kind of glue it on the way I did. There was a bit extra at the bottom that I did cut off that we are going to use for the top later. So yeah, you just keep gluing it down. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're not going to see this part, and you just keep gluing every little piece down. And with the extra piece you have for the top, I'm just going to crinkle it to give it some texture, and then I'm going to kind of wrap it into like a bow shape, and then you can just kind of glue the middle part to hold it in that shape, and then you're going to stick a little bit of glue onto it and then glue it right onto your top. And there you have it, a very, very, very simple outfit out of wrapping paper, and I'm gonna look a lot like C-3PO, very much so. Alright, I'm just gonna put some ties on so I can fit it to my body. So I put 2 up top, and then I'm gonna put 2 on the bottom just so it fits a little tighter to my body. And let's go try it on.